All right. First of all, congratulations on your pee. Well done.
All right.
Second of all,
I knew you were going to do
welcome
that.
to
Hold on.
Flock. Third of all,
Hold on. I'm not
have
ready.
you ever?
I'm not ready. You are going before we've talked about this. I need a second. I have to record in
I
multiple
thought you
places.
just said you were recording.
I said I was starting, but you have to. I can't.
Okay, starting could what do you want from me?
I want us to do the idea that we talked about. I want us to do some behind the scenes where you understand. I take you through the edit process so you understand what happens.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. I'm going. What?
I'm so down to do that because it's going to be hilarious.
Oh, it absolutely is, and it will genuinely help because you'll understand when I'm struggling and what I'm struggling with, since I'm the editor.
Yeah.
But please continue.
Okay. Part 3.
What was part 1?
Have you ever pooped so good that you wanted to run around to celebrate it?
No, I'm not my cat.
See, that's the thing. My cats go so fast after they do a poop. And I'm like,
Yeah, I'm so much
nothing has
lighter
ever
now.
made me want to run. I've never been
think-
so stoked that I'm like, I love a good exercise fast.
I just have to imagine, because I don't know for 100%, but I think our bowel movements are different from cats.
I mean, like I've had a good poop and been like, that was awesome. I feel 4 pounds lighter now. But I'm not like I want to run and skip and fucking.
Well, okay. Is there anything that does give you that kind of energy? When was the last time you felt so energetic? You like maybe as a child, because then you felt like you ran as a child. But when was the last time you ran as an
But
adult?
like my cats are as old as I am.
Right. That's why I'm saying
Like,
I think it's different for humans to cats.
I just like I poop. I poop many poops in my lifetime.
Would you like to
Do you think you
trade?
spent 10,000 hours pooping?
No, not at this point.
You haven't expertised your pooping yet?
Okay.
I mean, you've been alive.
Yeah,
think
exactly. I was about to start
28 is when
mathing
you've
it out.
been
Hold
al-
on. I'm
No,
catching
no.
a thing. Do you
That's
have the
10,000
calculator?
days, I think, though.
No. Hold on. Okay, hold on.
I think somewhere in 28 years old and change is when you are
When then there's no way.
when it's been 10,000 days though,
Right,
not
right.
hours.
I understand that, but there's no. Okay, I've caught
So
the thing.
surely-
Hold on. I'm getting a calculator. How long?
Yeah, I
10
need to know.
minutes. Is that an average
What?
amount of time? Less? More? What is the average poop time? Because I'm just
Oh, I
going to
don't
count
know.
it from sitting down to standing up, which
Average.
I at
well,
least.
there's a lot of scrolling that happens.
Well, here, that's exactly. I don't do that anymore because that's not good
Pooping
for pooping.
time. Yeah.
Right. So like, I make
And you
sure
get
that that's not a
hemorrhoids,
thing
it's
that's
bad.
happening. I understand that the
Just a
average
couple
for
of
people,
minutes.
like, that's. Wait, what'd you say?
This is I mean it's the AI overview of my
Well,
Google
I
result,
wouldn't-
but it says that a couple of minutes is
Okay,
pretty
so
average.
5 minutes. We can agree on 5 minutes.
Can I tell you the next two things that are Googled after average pooping time, which is 2 foot long poop normal, or should it take 45 minutes to poop?
That's a really long. See, that's the problem. That's a really long time. But
Yeah.
okay, hold on.
My butthole.
I've been alive for 33 and a half, but we'll just say 33 years times 365. That's 12,000 days. Divide that. Okay, so 12,000 times 5 minutes. If we just, I don't think it's going to be every day, but sometimes it's more than once a day, so I want to say it averages out. I don't think this is very scientific. I don't think it's accurate, but that's 60,000
Sure, but it's a
minutes divided by 60. That's 1,000. I'm a tenth of the way there. If 10,000 hours,
Oh my god.
just averaging it out at 30 years old, I don't think
Those
you
are
can.
rookie numbers. You gotta pump up those numbers.
I think that on average, the average human, on average, the average, does not hit 10,000 hours of poop time.
Ever?
Well, I'm only at
Well,
1,000
no,
and
yeah,
I'm
because-
33. If I live to 100, I'm a third of the way through my life, which I don't think that's far beyond the average lifespan. And I'm only at 1,000
Yeah,
hours.
isn't that wild to think about?
What? That I'm probably more than halfway through my life at this point? Well, maybe not. 60s?
Yeah.
More than a
Well-
third.
Yeah, right. That's pretty
Probably.
wild to think about.
Yeah, I feel like it's just gotten
'Cause I'm
started.
like,
That's
oof.
not fair.
Yeah, though I'm real tired.
Hearing that makes
I
you
am
tired.
very
Hearing that
tired.
makes me go, oh, okay, I need to like pump this up. I got to get more stuff done.
Yeah, because I just want to lay down.
We have very different reactions. Hey, achievement. Sprug Charmer.
Which one?
I got the last species of Sprug. Oh,
Nice!
excuse me.
And then you choked on it.
Yeah, I really started. I need
You
to
stop
drink
eating
water.
the flock.
I'm not eating the flock.
I'm telling.
What? Who are you telling? Reg?
I'm telling Uncle Reg. Yeah.
How's that conversation gonna go?
I'm gonna be like, it's me. And then I'm like, hey, Uncle Reg. And he's like, hello, little girl. And then I'm like, never mind, Uncle Reg.
I'm telling Uncle Reg on you. Yeah, how's that gonna go? Never mind. I forgot Uncle Reg is terrifying.
No. I'll tell Aunt Jane then.
Okay, well that's fair.
She'll be like, you fucking said what? Eating the birds!
I said I wasn't eating them. Are you eating your flock?
I will, I plead the
I'll
fifth.
take a nibble.
I don't know. Maybe they don't need that extra. They don't need their legs. What about their legs? They don't need legs. Yeah.
Is that in the second one? I haven't
Did
gotten
I
there
say
yet.
that?
Obviously, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's just been so long. I'm currently in the process of doing a re-up on reading the books, and when I finish that book, then I go watch the movie. So I'm on the second
Oh,
book
that's cool.
currently. I've never actually really read the books. We're talking about Lord of the Rings.
Oh, wow. Yes, yes.
I just, in case that
Obviously,
wasn't clear,
Merry
since
and
we didn't
Pippin are
actually say
captured
that.
by
If
the
you didn't,
orcs, and then they want to eat
yes.
them because
And
they
said
haven't had
don't realize
anything
what the- yeah.
but stinking.
Stinkin'?
Bread?
Was that his name?
Bread and
Did the orc have a
breeds?
name of Stinkin'?
No. They're like, we ain't had anything but
Stinkin' maggots?
nuts. I get maggoty bread. I want to say is what it is for 3 stinking days. That's what
Oh,
it is.
that's where the Stinkin' is.
And then the other guy's like, what about their legs? They don't need those. And then the other orc goes, yeah. And my coworker and I go, yeah, to each other.
Now,
more
what's
than
the
we
next scene?
should.
Can you just continue and just give us a full rundown of the entire...
If I prepared, yes. I think I
Would preparing
probably
just be
could.
that you have it on and you describe everything as it's happening?
Oh, I would do that. I could do that.
We
but I
marathon
just-
it?
It's been a second since I've watched through. Let's see. I just rewatched Fellowship just a little bit ago, like maybe 2 weeks ago. So
I didn't-
it's time to do Two Towers. Or start over again. Whatever. Who
That's the
knows?
thing that I'm in. So, like, I watched The Fellowship of the Ring over a month ago now at this point, because it takes me a while to read the books. They are dense. There's a lot to them. I try
Yeah.
to read every day. I don't always find time to read every single day. And they are
Sure.
big enough that I'm not able to get like a chapter a day done or anything like that, right? So it's been some time.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
Tolkien
think-
is very long-winded and descriptive, and it's awesome.
Oh, I mean, long-winded seems negative. I enjoy all of it. It's been good. It's just that there's a lot
Oh, I
there,
don't mean it
so-
in a bad way. I mean it in like it's so nice and descriptive. It paints such a picture.
Absolutely.
That's what I like.
When I watched it before, since that has happened, I got a new TV, and my new TV is much better. I'm playing on my old TV
Yeah.
now. It like hand me down swapped into it went into the recording area. Now this is the gaming TV for in here, but the new one is this one here is going on 10 years old. I don't know exactly.
Oof.
It's older. It's
Me
not like
too,
it
dude.
was
Can't wait.
super bad or anything, but they're surprisingly affordable. I mean, like, for what I was looking at everything.
I know.
And I was looking at bigger name brands and was like, I could get something like that. Or I could get one that does all the things I want to, and it's like $800 for a 75-inch QLED, 120 hertz. Like, it upgraded in every way that I wanted it to. And instead of spending like $2,000 on it, which is everything I was looking at, like I wanted to get a Sony one because I like Sony for a bunch of other reasons. And I thought their TV's highly reviewed, and I imagine it'll be good. But again, $2,000.
Sure.
I just went with another brand. Like, that's what I've always done. And so it's great. And now I'm going, I should probably rewatch Fellowship and then move it. But Fellowship is so long. I mean, they're all going to be very long. It's hard to find the time for that. I had to split it up when I watched it. I watched like Saturday night and Sunday night because it's
Oh my gosh.
the runtime is 4 hours, but there's a half an hour of credits, as it turns out. I didn't realize that when I started it, right? It just said a 4-hour runtime, and I was like, well, I can do 2 hours one night and 2 hours the next night. So there is like a pause in the movie anyway. That'll be when I take the break, right?
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. When you have to switch discs over.
Exactly. It turned out to be more like an hour, 2 hours, and then an hour and a half, because I really got to the end and there was still 30 minutes of runtime left. It's because on the extended editions, they thank everyone who did the like fan club or whatever, and it legitimately like... It legitimately is 30 minutes of names. What?
It hurts my heart and soul to know we were contemplating joining the fan club.
Why did
and
we not
didn't,
do that?
But our names could have been in, probably because it costs money.
No, not back
but our
then, right?
names could have
Surely
been
not. It was just an online.
I don't
That
know.
was-
I don't
that
know.
was
I
early
think it was,
internet
like,
enough to the
Lord
point
of the
where I don't-
Fans, right?
I don't remember.
I don't
It may have been. I mean,
But
we
yeah,
had.
I just
internet.
know that
I'm
it
sorry.
just makes me sad because like I could be a part of that history. Like
That
I
is a
want you
like.
to know,
You
I used to
never.
watch-
It would
first
only
of all,
matter to those people. If you knew your name was on
only
the
matters
list,
to
you
me.
would fast forward to the point where you could see your name and go, "Yeah," and that would be it, right?
Yeah, I would take pictures with it. I would be so excited. I would frame that picture of me with my TV with my name and me pointing to it, and it would just be so exciting.
You could not do
as
anything
a
like that now.
As a child, no, probably not. I
Okay.
used to watch Lord of the Rings extended editions and all the behind the scenes so many times that a lot of it I can quote. And I would get genuinely upset that I was not born in the correct time to have done Foley for the Lord of the Rings. Because I really,
Oh, I can only imagine.
really enjoy Foley. I love sound effects. I like finding out sound effects. It just is right to my brain. And
Get off that perch.
I would have done absolutely anything to have been the appropriate age and a Foley artist to have gotten to work on it because it's everything. Anyway,
Did they have a lot of? I remember some of the behind the scenes,
there's so many.
but I don't remember like what I remember mostly about it was them recording the stuff. I don't remember the. I don't remember any Foley sound effect works like behind the scenes. But did they have anything like that?
At this point, I'm not sure if they went over the sound effects Foley-wise. It's been a second since I've watched the extended
I mean, it's like
behind-the-scenes
20
stuff.
hours of content.
Just
or
because then
something
I'm
like that,
breaking
right?
out my Blu-rays, and like
Yeah.
I don't often do that. I usually just stream something.
Sure, if it's right there.
Anyway,
The convenience of it, I get that.
but one of the sounds that I've actually not looked into, but it's a very satisfying sound to hear, is when Pippin knocks the skeleton in the bucket down the well
Oh,
in
God,
the Mines
yeah.
of Moria. I would like to know how much of that was Foley and how much of it was like layered audio on top of it of not natural. Like,
I mean, they still have to. At that point, did they have like generated?
yeah, of
like-
course they did.
I don't know what you call that. What would you call audio that's essentially like CGI, right? But it's not CG.
Like a pre-recorded like
CGA?
library to choose from.
No,
rather
no,
than
no.
you're
Because
doing the
even
sounds
that still
naturally right
was a
then, or-
physical object. I'm talking about computer generated entirely, like synthesized, right? Like I don't know how much of that. Like they do have massive libraries of sound effects for these artists to choose from when they're
course.
doing that. But that's still like somebody recorded those.
Yeah, exactly.
But like I'm thinking of something that is, I don't know much about that as far as what it would be to synthesize different sound effects. That's surely a thing, right?
It's got to be.
In this day and age, it's got to be easier to do something like that. But even back then, I mean, they didn't use that much CGI whenever possible.
Yeah, they did a lot of
Miniature work
effects.
and
Yeah, oh god, the miniatures are incredible. I would really like a miniature Minas Tirith sculpture. I know that they exist. They just cost dollars. I follow the Weta workshop, and I like to see the sculptures and stuff that
Oh,
they
yeah.
release for sale.
very
so
impressive
pretty.
to see how they do that kind of stuff.
It's just wild. Like, oh man. So I've just been catching
Get
stuff.
over
I
here.
just got the Cosmet achievement.
Oh, nice.
So I have Winnows, Cosmets, and Buells.
Like
And I
you've,
think I'm going to switch over to Thrips.
man, are you're knocking out the 100% ones, or is that just
Yep.
wow?
Yeah.
Getting them much
like
faster
I've
than
caught
I am.
everything, and then I'm becoming the expert where
Expert,
I have
that's what
caught
it's
so
called.
many of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're going much
So I've
faster
got
at this
3.
than I am. I only have 1.
I am getting the Cosmets was really easy because a bunch of them spawn in these little like lupin looking flowers. You know that thing that the cat choked to bloody death on bloody lupins? That's something I should rewatch, is a bunch of Monty Python stuff.
I started that at one point, and then like we moved, and I forgot. Like I had a time slot of now that I'm doing. It was like I take a break from work or whatever, and I specifically start watching some of the Monty Python, and then I never finished
Nice.
it. Not due to like getting bored with it or anything. It was just that I ran
No,
out
it's
of
just
that time. Yeah.
Stuff happens.
Yup. But it was all great. What I did see.
Shit just gets in the way.
Life.
There's so much of it.
Life never changes.
When I
Except it does,
got up to
constantly.
go like lay down and pop my back, I walked into the bedroom and there were 8 cats asleep on the bed, and it was so cute.
Oh.
My little baby.
How many do you have in total now?
I have 14 inside.
14.
I know it's a lot, but I let them
Eh,
all,
you know.
and they all get.
I used to say that
very
before.
happy.
You had like 9, and I kept being like, well, I mean, when you have 9, you might as well get 10, get double digits.
Yeah.
I'm not a good
Just
influence on
look at
that,
a
just to be
pile,
clear. That
and
I
it's so
just keep
nice.
going, yeah, get more. Why not? Because it's funny to me, and I don't have to deal with any of that whatsoever.
We got a good thing going, and 4 are available for adoption. We're working on that, so.
Get out of
There's
that tree.
also 2 more have shown up outside. I believe it is actually due to them being kicked out of a house because they do look well cared for.
Well, bring 'em
And
in.
they're just like they're just shy, but not feral, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, with those, one of them might actually be bigger than Lasagna, if not the same
Oh
size.
my.
And I'm calling him Meatball because he looks. Oh, sorry, no, I'm calling him Meatloaf
It's like, that's not bigger
because
than
he
a
looks like a
lasagna.
meatloaf. This one is. Maybe I'll call him Meat Log.
You
But
can't have
he's
2
huge.
logs.
He has a big fat face. He's got huge nuts, and I'm like, well, I could see why potentially you may have not been in a house anymore on account of those big old balls. And then there's another boy with him he's kind of a tuxedo, but his face is all black with white whiskers, and he has a little bit of white on his chest and white peats. And I'm calling him Jolliver.
Jolliver?
Yeah, like John Oliver, but you mash it up into one because it just sounds like a cute cat name.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say he had like a gigantic nose or something. Like you. Obviously, John Oliver's
Oh,
done a
that's
ton of things,
rude.
but no. He plays the bird. He plays the toucan in Lion King. That's what I was going for
Yes, he does.
specifically.
Yes, he does.
That's what I was
But
thinking.
yeah, they're just
Just to be very
they're just
clear.
shy rather than feral, so I do think that they were
Okay.
kicked out, and I'm just gonna wear them down and find
Scoop them
homes.
up,
I do want to.
bring them in.
Meatball, meatloaf. I want to hand them to people and go, "You been meatballed," you know.
Just start calling all of them meatball. And that way you can always just give people the meatballs, and you can make the Office reference, and then they go, but now I have a cat. And you go, you're welcome.
Yeah, I'll name them Garbage and Meatball.
What? Why garbage?
Because Garbage was the name of the cat that Dwight gave to Angela, and she
Oh.
rejected him for it. But then it's also the exact same cat that that Andy gives to her, and then she does accept. It's
Oh, wait,
Bandit,
is that
who
what
lives
it-
in her desk? Yeah.
I never made that connection.
Yeah, he's like, his name is Garbage because he eats garbage.
I remember that part. I didn't realize that then she gets it later with the same, huh.
Yeah. Yeah,
Fine.
Andy gives her that exact cat, and he lives in the filing desk, filing cabinet. And then that's who she throws up in the ceiling. Which, fun fact behind the scenes, she threw Bandit up, and the person who was in the ceiling ready to catch Bandit did not catch that cat. And
But
so
that
when
was
the
not a
cat
real
fell back through
cat.
the
Surely
ceiling,
they
that
used
was
to-
real. Nope, that was a real cat. The cat was totally
oh
okay,
my God.
but
Yeah,
fell through the ceiling. That is a real shot.
Jesus. Did not know that.
It's pretty humor, I must say. It does give me a little
Much
giggle.
humor. I feel bad for the cat.
Save
I
Bandit!
thought that was a stuffed animal or something.
Nope. That was a real ass cat going, oh God.
No.
But yes, everything says that the kitty cat was a-okay, and that is the
Yeah,
only reason
I
that
get
that
it.
scene is alright. Because they wouldn't have aired it if it harmed a kitty cat.
Well, you'd hope.
No, they always say no, not harmed in the making of this production.
They
I
have
hope
to.
they're not fucking lying about it.
What? I feel like I don't know if I have a false memory or because I can't attribute it exactly.
Yes.
But it does shut up. make me make me think that there was a point where like the South Park guys with one of the movies they did said something about like no animals were harmed, but absolutely every one of the humans on set was. Like we went out of our way. I don't know if that's the case or not. I do remember that they found out that the based on a true story thing, like that doesn't mean anything. There is no founding for that whatsoever. No one checks it. No one,
Yeah.
like, you could put that on anything. And so they did.
This video game is based on a true story where I collected a lot of birds.
No, that's not even. You collect cats.
That is.
But that being
accurate.
said,
You are
let's
correct
reach out to
there.
the developers after this and be like, you made a great game. It was fantastic. Can you make one about cats now?
Yes. Oh my God. Can they just meow? That's it. That's all I want.
Did you play?
Just redo the audio. I would play it all over again. Did I play Stray and or Little Kitty Big City?
Yeah,
Yes,
that one. I
played
haven't
both.
played Stray yet. I do want to do that.
Stray
but-
was incredible. I have not 100%ed it, but I got really close. There's one achievement that's kicking my ass in that game, and I did 100% Little Kitty Big City.
Okay, I did too. I think
It was a good game.
I definitely beat it. I don't remember if I went back and I think I did because it wasn't super difficult, right? It was just a
It
fun
wasn't
little
super
like,
hard.
I did that over a weekend and it was a fun time. It's a cute game.
Yeah, it was wonderful. I loved it. Stray, I immediately mashed that. Oh, I found a new creature.
You mashed
I
the gash,
immediately mashed
2018?
that meow button.
Didn't even hear it, did you?
No, I heard mash the gash. I just can't remember which year it is.
I said 2018. I don't remember if that's. I just picked a number at that point because I couldn't remember which one. Have you watched all the seasons
Oh, I
of?
found a new Burbot.
Not Letterkenny, but I almost said Sudsy. That's wrong. Shorzy.
Shorzy?
Sudsy? What?
Sudsy is when SpongeBob is sick, he has the suds.
Ah, damn it. Get over here, you guys. Son of a bitch. These ones are tough. I need to increase my skills with this. Have I gotten any closer to... Okay, Glebes is much closer now. I'm finding more Glebes than I am Buell, so I'm going to get that.
You're
one.
not glebes. I cannot stop myself from making that joke, and I don't know how many times I've done it.
Oh, I'm sure all the
Too
time.
many. Oh, I just got another achievement.
Oh, what? For what?
Charmed one from each family. I just got a Burbot, so I guess I've only
Oh.
identified that other Burbot.
I have yet to get the... I'm one away from that one then, because I did actually find a Burbot last time or the time before that. I forget which one it was, but I did see it and I spooked it. But I don't have any Burbots yet. Hey, there it is. Glebe Boffin.
Yes,
got the
well
glebes.
done.
I'm a glebe expert.
We're actually kind of knocking this out relatively quickly.
It did seem pretty daunting when we started, and it was like, yo, you don't know how many numbers
It
he's
did,
gonna
but now
be,
it's like, now knowing that it's not like you have to get 5 of this type and you have to get 5 of this type.
Right,
now knowing
right.
that it's just catch a bunch of them is good.
And you can really
Yes.
like
Charmed
find
all the
them and
sprugs.
just go for it.
Yeah, because they do spawn
Was that expert, or
large
did you
enough
get all the types?
quantities.
I forget what the name of each one is. We should know by this
Okay,
point.
so I just did. No, I caught the last sprug. Now I
Okay.
need to catch.
not
to get
expert,
expert.
but you have
No, not yet.
collector stat.
I still
There's
have to
probably a
get
term for that.
3 more. I need the last thrip and 2 burbots
Okay.
to identify. For
I figured
catching,
I'd
I
just
need to
find
go
it.
catch
Yeah, I
the
haven't-
puffing droop, the yellow legs droop, forest glebe, that thrip, and 3 burbots, and then I've done everything. I've caught them all.
Burbot.
I need that dusty burbot, which I think flies around.
I haven't even identified.
Yeah, it's in
I've
the
only
like
ever seen
windy
the one
place.
type of burbot. So we're gonna have to start doing some like actual identifying and careful
Burbots, I think, might be
consideration.
the trickiest for the 2 that I've found so far, but that's,
Come here. Come
no,
here.
that's just me.
There we go. Get over here. Get over here.
You get over here. No, I spooked a skyfish. That, I think, is going to be the most difficult category.
I did just get a skyfish. No, I think the burbots. We'll find out, but I think burbots are gonna take the cake.
Yeah.
Take the difficulty cake. Nope. There we go. Another piper. Piper in the bag. Get out.
Charmed.
What?
I charmed it. I'm out of stuff to talk about because now I'm hyper focused on.
We're actually
these
playing the
things.
game.
Yes. Now it's just dead air.
Is that nothing? Okay. Well, where am I at with... I now have glebes. I'm missing 1, 2, 3. 4. 4 I've never even seen. And 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 7 more to catch entirety, and 4 of those I don't even know what they are.
Wow, okay.
We're getting there. We're getting there. I think I started the
There
day
you
at 78%, so I'm remembering to
what
do the
percentage am I
feeders
at
and
now?
see what comes at. Yeah, I'm curious. Doesn't it
I
tell me?
forgot about the feeders.
How do I?
I think it's only when you're.
No, there's got to be a way to see it
Logging
from
in,
inside
actually.
game, right?
Well, I can see that I'd identified 58 out of 61.
Oh,
But
I
that's
went out
on
of
the
range.
map.
That was the wrong way. Come here, you piper. That's interesting. Okay. So the other ones you could only get by pulling them out, but when you could do the feeder, you actually do get a chance for it. Okay, okay. There's
Oh.
a bunch of buells here. I still need to get that buell achievement.
Nice. Will you go to what you have found and tell me if you have found all 4 thrips?
I will double check, but I'm pretty sure I have. Just give me a second. There's a flock of
Now you're fine.
buells, so trying to get all those so I can get this buell achievement.
Oh, wait.
What?
Nope, that was a sprug. Damn it.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking of the one that's on the wall, the colorful wall.
I have all 4 thrips.
Can you tell me where the last thrip lives?
The sinuous thrip?
Sure.
Oh, right. You wouldn't have seen it. Sure. First
Well,
on
it would have
map.
been the only one I haven't guessed yet, so.
Okay, it's over there. Whoops. And now my map is gone. So now it's there. Left-hand side, far left-hand side. Trying to think if there's anything else. Just above the number 5 indicator in that area.
Just above 5. Okay, perfect. That's where I will go. Thank you.
Cosmit.
The Cosmit one was not difficult to knock out because I was over by the Lupin Fields.
I still don't. You've said that, and I recognize that's a type of flower. I do not know what a lupin looks like off the top of my head. I just think of dozens of Professor Lupins like growing, and then they turn into like werewolf plants.
Perfect.
That
But
doesn't
just
seem
different
right
colors. Different colored cylinders.
though. Oh, is that what they look like?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Kind of like, can you picture what a... Never mind, sorry,
I mean, I don't know what they look like, but in my head, I was picturing a tall stalk with like lots of little flowers on every side, like in a cylinder shape. Okay, I guess I was thinking of a cylinder. No, it would be more like fluffy than that. It would have lots of little flowers all around it, not necessarily cylinder shape.
Well, yeah, but they could,
I mean, I have no idea what I'm talking about here. I legitimately am trying to picture something that I don't know what, like, I'm just picturing flowers, but, like, closely grouped together flowers that grow upwards.
you know, you have a good time with your thoughts. You say words and stuff.
I do say words and stuff. The name of our next podcast coming out, saying words and stuff. Come on, get back here.
Had a flock with a creature from every family. Boom! Knocked it out.
Oh, what?
Well, I mean, I think you can choose just picking one up. Going from like your big inventory of everything. Of all your birds. I think you might be able to get it that way, too. If you just change out who's in your active flock.
Oh, but I'm missing... What did you say? It was one from every family?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm missing Burbot. I have 0 Burbot. I have only ever seen one and never caught one. Never charmed one.
All right, well, that would explain it.
Yes. No, I know I don't... I'm not accurate with the... Yeah, no. I just have to go... I've only ever seen the Dusty. That's it. So
Got it. Okay.
Winnows and glebes. Bules are still... I feel like Bules hasn't moved at all. I don't think the basking Bule is leveling this thing up. It looks like it has 0 progression.
It is, because that's how I caught mine.
Well, all right. There's 5. We're going to do this. We're over time. We're going to end it after I do this. I'm going to do 5. And I'm going to go look at it and see where it's at. Because it was exactly at the same point that I feel like it was at before. But I could be wrong.
You're definitely wrong.
All right. You don't know that.
I do know that because I just did it.
You can't see my screen. I didn't get all 5. It was 4. There we go.
I can see your screen in X amount of weeks when this is uploaded.
Months, you mean? We are so far ahead on this. There. I caught 4. It did not move.
Okay.
It is exactly the same point where it was before. It is exactly 5 out of... Oh, I bet I can't complete it until I get the last... Oh, I'm stupid. I need a help.
Do you have to go find the last Bule for it?
Yeah, take a closer look at the fruit trees and the mushroom forest.
Oh,
I bet I have enough to complete it as soon as I get that one, but obviously it won't do it. Okay, so next time I'm headed to the mushroom forest. Hey, where's the mushroom forest?
Cool. I'm going to try to catch that last thrip.
I need help finding the mushroom forest. But let's stop and start a new file so that we can continue next week.
All right, sounds good. See you guys next week. I will not have showered.
Almost made it through it without mentioning that. Almost. You caught it right at the end.
It's important to me.